Money follows mastery, and weight loss follows knowledge. Any area of pain in your life, any area of lack, in most cases, it's areas of ignorance. You'll always suffer in areas where you've refused to submit. Now, majority of people struggle to lose weight, but we separate weight loss from other areas of our lives. Losing weight and making money or making your business successful, they all need a strategy. And if you have a strategy on how you can increase your income, how you can make your business more profitable, how you can increase profitability of your life, then we can use the same strategy for you to bring your weight down. I will use a very simple formula that we use here at Dream Body Fitness. And I will use my favorite teaching tool here. And this one here is what I will write. What is your goal? Right here, this is what. Need to get a better pen. Right here we'll have what we call a why. Why becomes your purpose. Why do you want to lose weight? And then here we have how. And how becomes your strategy. Your strategy or blueprint. Now, if you look at this simple diagram here, it becomes much easier for us if we can answer these questions. If we can strategize around the what, the why, and the how, it becomes very easy for us to come up with a strategy, because when you don't have strategy, you're going to fail. Now, you will find in most cases, if most of us struggle because of ignorance, then what does ignorance mean? Ignorance in most cases simply stands for absence of truth. You don't know. And the majority of people that try to lose weight keep on using the same old school formula. So when it comes to here is, what is your goal? Your goal here is you want to lose weight. Your goal here is you want to make more money. Your goal here is you want to increase happiness in your life. Your goal here is you want to deepen your relationships, both personal and professional. So what is the goal? Now, if you take the old school mentality that we've been given all along the way, and I'm going to stick to weight loss here, I'll leave the other things aside, but the strategy that we're going to apply here can be applied in all other areas of your life. What do you want to do? I want to lose weight. What is the strategy? Now, the traditional strategy we use here is what everybody does. Weight loss equals diet plus exercise. This is what everybody else does. If somebody is overweight, if somebody is unhealthy, these are the two factors that they use. But if we look at statistics, and if we look at how busy gyms are, if you're looking at South Africa, South Africa has some of the busiest gyms in the world. If you go to a place like Old Age Virgin Active, they access on average 15,000 members a day. But if you look at statistics, you'll be mistaken to think that something is wrong. Looking at the number of people that exercise, looking at the number of diets, the number of dietitians, the number of weight loss books, the number of facilities, hot box gyms, we're talking about CrossFit gyms, boxing gyms, running clubs, and all these things, you'll be mistaken to think that South Africans are more healthy than they've ever been. But statistics give us reality. Numbers don't lie. And the numbers is here that 65% of our people are overweight. Even I could go as far as saying that most of them are obese. 85% of people that have lost weight will gain all the weight back plus VAT in the next 15 months. So if this is the formula they're using, then is it the people that are lazy and weak-willed, or is it the formula that they're using that is wrong? Now, this formula, weight loss equals diet plus exercise, is only half the equation. If you've tried to lose weight using this formula, I can guarantee you, you will agree with me that you've done everything they've told you. You've eaten as little as they've told you. You've exercised your ass off as hard as you can. You've lost weight in the meantime, but in the long term, you haven't lost weight. It's because this is a half right formula. So I'm going to change this and add on the two factors here that I call factor X and factor Y. It doesn't matter how great the diet is. It doesn't matter how good your trainer is. It doesn't matter how hard you train. Your level of adherence, if you cannot stick to the eating plan, if you cannot stick to the exercise routine, there is no way you're going to get the results that you want. So adherence becomes the key. How do I make you stick to the exercise plan? How do I make you stick to the eating plan? There has to be a bigger reason for you to do this. If you're using willpower and self-discipline, those unfortunately the very limited resources over a long period of time, and we have to make so many decisions just in a day. You have to decide what to wear. You have to decide what time to get up. You have to decide what to eat. You have to decide what route to take to work. You have to decide what time to go to gym. There's so many decisions that by the time it comes to 5 p.m. in the evening, that decision for being strong-willed and self-disciplined, unfortunately, is depleted. And that's why most of us fail. When it comes to 5 p.m., that's when the cravings for sugar comes in. We sit in front of the television and we feed our faces to death. So adherence is key. And adherence, you can only get it when we find a strong, compelling why you want to lose weight. The second factor here is personal change. Personal change. For you to put on weight, for you to be overweight, is a byproduct. It is an effect. Trying to change an effect is like trying to stand in front of a mirror and trying to fix yourself in the mirror. No. You have to fix you, and the image in the mirror automatically changes. That's what most people do here. If you are overweight, if you're struggling to weight, there is a pattern of behavior. There are specific habits that you're doing on a daily basis that needs to be changed for you to be able to change the outcome. There is something that you do every single day. There is a pattern of behavior. There is something that you do in the morning that affects your day, that affects your life. And until you're able to identify what that is, it could be you rush too early in the morning, you don't eat breakfast. It could be you eat the wrong breakfast. It could be you eat very little, you sleep very little time. Whatever that is, you have to find out. Now, personal change here, I bring in personal change 1. This means you have to change your old habits. There are things that you're doing currently that have culminated. The outcome is the way you look now. So you cannot change your weight on the scale. You cannot change the way you look in front of the mirror. You cannot change you turning into your mother too soon until you realize what is that. Maybe you're lacking when it comes to meal preparation. Maybe you're lacking when it comes to planning, consistency when it comes to gym. Maybe you're lacking in terms of your evening hours. You don't plan your day in the evening, and you spend too much time watching television. You go to bed late, you don't eat right, and your cortisol levels are too high in the morning because you are rushed. So this is the first thing that we have to change. The second one, Y2 here, is you have to build new habits. You have to become a new person. Because if this doesn't happen, then there's that personal fight. The old you and the new you fighting. If I was to work with you to help you lose weight or set goals for the future, this is a transformation phase, which means that we have to create a new you, and then you have to become that new you today so that you can end up there, which means that we always have to start with the end in mind. What do I mean you have to become the new you currently and then start building? You have to start doing the things the new you wants to become. If you want to lose 10 kilos, you have to do what a person that is 10 kilos less does. If you want to get fitter, you have to start doing what a person that is fit does. If you want to get strong, you have to start doing the things that that person doesn't mean. If this person does 10 push-ups, you have to start with 1 push-up now as you consistently build. Now, the minute these things are sorted, then this formula automatically works. Losing weight is easy. The hardest part is keeping the weight off. Anytime you start a new exercise regimen, anytime you start a new weight loss regimen, anytime you start a new diet regimen, ask yourself, can I live like this for the rest of my life? Because if you cannot live like that for the rest of your life, chances are that you're going to give up. Chances are that you're not going to do it. Most people are very motivated the first 21 days. After that, they realize that the only thing they've lost is their money and time. But they've gained more in terms of weight, and they've lost nothing in terms of health. So this is the first thing. We have to be very clear in terms of the goal. So the dream body fitness, when it comes to our challenges, we have realigned, we've restructured this formula where it's diet plus exercise plus adherence plus personal change equals weight loss. And then that brings us to the second question here, why? Now, you cannot stick to an eating plan if all you want to do is fit in your skinny jeans. If you're getting married in the next 12 weeks, there's a very high possibility that you're going to lose weight. If you have a school reunion, if you're going on holiday, majority of people that rush to gym, they'll tell you, I have to lose weight today. I see cases in the gym where a woman comes in, she starts gym today morning. When she comes to the gym in the evening, she says, I started dieting this morning, but I haven't lost the weight yet today. And that's the kind of mindset that most people have, because here they don't have a strong reason why. Why do you want to lose weight? There is a couple of reasons here. Losing weight can be one, vanity. And under vanity, the more external factors. You want to lose weight because you want to be the best bride. You want to lose weight because you're going back to your school reunion and you want to be the hot chick. You want to show your friends you still have it. You want to lose weight because you're going on holiday. That is simply motivation. These people are always very motivated until the event. Then after the event, when you meet them, 2-3 months after they've lost weight, they've put on all the weight plus VAT. So for external reasons here, this is where I say, this is led by motivation. Motivation will get you started, but motivation won't keep you going. So it's right, majority of people, we get people from a vanity level. We get people because they look at themselves in the mirror and they don't like the way they look. They try to fit into their favorite outfit, they don't fit in. They look at themselves when they're trying to put on going out with their friends. So vanity is always a very good starting point, but it's not good ending point. So I need to get you from vanity and then bring you here to what we call vitality. Now, vitality are intrinsic. This is extrinsic, which is motivation. Vitality is where what I call inspiration. These are reasons that are deeper than what you see. When a mother comes and says that I'm always too tired when I get home, I can't play with my kids, and I'm becoming a bad mother. Now, that I take notice. This is a person that is ready to make a shift. When a mother comes and she says, the doctor said that I've got diabetes, I've got high blood pressure, and if I don't take care of myself, my kids are going to be orphans. That's a woman, straight away, she needs me at that point that I know with my direction she's going to change. If a woman says that I need to live long, I want to walk my daughter down the aisle. A man says, I want to walk my daughter down the aisle. That is inspiration. Now, if you look at the word inspiration here now, it's in spirit. It's 2 words. In is in spirit. This is something that is internally driven. This is something that is intrinsic. Now, I need to be able to get you from motivation to inspiration. The minute I change you and bring you here, that gives me a very strong why. And the minute you have a very strong why, automatically adherence is no longer a problem. It takes care of that. And to do this, we have to work on your value system. If being healthy, if being loving, if self-discipline, if personal care are not some of your personal values, it doesn't really matter how long you go to gym. You'll keep on killing yourself at the gym, but you can be there, but you know very well it means nothing. Now, why are values very important when it comes to setting goals and when it comes to total optimum happiness in our lives? Values determine what your priorities are, and your priorities occupy your time. So when most people say, I don't have time to go to gym, I don't have time to eat right, I don't have time to take a breather, all I hear, or what they are saying without saying is, it's not a priority for me. And if it's not a priority for me, it means it's not a value. So one of the things that we do in this program is to make sure that we set and identify what your personal value system is. Remember, values create your priorities, and your priorities occupy your time. If something is a priority, you'll always make time. When somebody says, I don't have time, I don't understand it, because we all have 24 hours in a day. There's nobody that has more time than anybody else. So why is we get taken care of it? Now, remember, this is the non-food, the non-exercise part that most people never take care of. They jump straight into this without any foundation, without any vuma, without any background force to help it. And then it brings us to the third one here, how? Strategy becomes key. It's a blueprint. The only structure, the only house that is built without a blueprint, without architectural schematics, is a shack. If you look at a shack, if you go into the townships, and if you come into the suburb, you can see lack of order in the townships, because when you wake up and you have a piece of land and you have 2 iron sheets, all you have to do is erect a structure without any kind of pre-thought. Now, because we've done all this, it makes it easier for us to come with a strategy. What is the strategy here? Now, the strategy here is not our calling. With this, we're going to do what we call your biometric assessment. It's not about guesswork, because if you ask a majority of people, and majority of people I deal with here are women, if I ask them, what do you want from this program? Their first thing is always, I want to lose 10 kilos. I want to lose 20 kilos. Rarely do they ever say that I need to build muscle. Rarely do they ever say I need to bring my body fat percentage down. Rarely do they ever say I want to be strong enough to play with my kids. Now we start with the biometric assessment. Based on the biometric assessment, then we decide what is right for you. Biometric assessment gives us the truth. What you want is true, but it's not truth. And people will always ask me, what do you mean by that? What you say is true, but it will change with time. Truth does not change. It's the same thing like saying, same thing like us saying, what we know about God is true, but God is truth, which means that God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But what I know about God today, I'm going to know more tomorrow, and it won't be true. So being true is facts. Facts consistently change. The truth is here. If you look at the truth now is, I'm a man, a 56-year-old man. But next year is not true, because I'll be a 57-year-old man. So that is changed. Facts change. Truth does not change. And that's where, when it comes to this, we need to create a blueprint. Now, based on this blueprint, we will divide this blueprint into 3 phases. We have the induction phase, we have the fitness phase, and then we have the maintenance phase. After you've lost your weight, first we need to get you up to speed. We need to get you moving. Mobility is key. We need to eradicate pain. If you can move better, you can perform better. Majority of people just don't move better. They walk funny. Their bodies are out of alignment. They sit too much. They sleep in funny places. They watch television a lot. The biggest cancer of our times is sitting. Majority of people are sitting between 12 to 14 hours. A human body wasn't created to be stagnant, to be stuck in one place like that. A human body needs to consistently keep on moving. So first thing we need to do here is bring in movement. If you can move better, you can perform better. Second one here is increase your fitness, increase your strength, increase your flexibility. We need to build that muscle. We need to feed the muscle, and we need to burn the fat. We need to make you to start moving within and beyond your full range of motion. And then after you've achieved your weight loss goal, then the reasons and the goal has to change, which means we have to revisit this. And this is what makes the Dream Body Fitness challenges, the Dream Body Fitness programs, the Dream Body Fitness philosophy one of a kind in the world. And unless you use this simple pyramid strategy, you'll constantly keep on struggling. Life is too short to live in an unhealthy body. Life is too short to live with constant pain that we can fix. Life is too short to be constantly, chronically fatigued, because you cannot become the best version of yourself until you are the best person for you. And that's what the program does. We use this program to bring out the best version of yourself. Click on the link below, and if you want to know more about the program, there's a link in the comment section. Click on it and you will get more information. If there's anything, any questions, any comment, feel free to comment, share with friends, like it, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do the right thing and subscribe. See you in Dream Body Fitness, or see you in one of our other workshops. God bless and take care of yourself.